Echo Tango 010, 2 Whiskey Radio 06, California, USA, standing by. Yeah, right back. Yeah, I got you about a 5-4 over here. I don't think conditions are quite taken off on the west coast of the U.S. yet, but a very good copy. There was a lot of traffic on 555, and I heard you through the middle of all that stuff. So real good copy over here, and I did have the beam already pointed towards Division 1. But yeah, real good copy. 1 Echo Tango 010, and the personal name on this side is Larry. That's Lima Alpha Romeo Yankee. QSL. Yeah, that was me, and I got the, and I got an email from 5 Echo Tango, what was that, 001, if I remember right, Mr. Nelson. I got an email from him too. He sent me the directory, but yeah, no problems. But yeah, like I said, I wish I had conditions a little bit better. I wish I had a little stronger copy on you. There was a little bit of noise in that last go around, but a very good sounding station over here into California. I was kind of waiting to see when I would be able to hear the station. I think I've seen a few pictures of everything. It looked pretty good, but yeah, like I said, I just came around the radio and just turned it on and heard you out there. So hopefully over here on the west coast of California, we'll be able to work a little bit of European stations out there right now. But the working conditions, what I'm using over here right now is I'm using a Yaesu FT2000 transceiver, and the antenna is a 8-element cubical quad, and then of course there's a little bit of audio gear in here too. I got about 8 pieces in line of audio gear, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Yaesu, like I said, Yaesu 2000 and the 8-element quad, and right now I'm at about 300 watts out right now. So just beaming over the pole. Hopefully, like I said, conditions, if they straighten up a little bit more, I'll be able to get a little better copy on stations out that way. But everybody's a little low on the radio right now, but no problems hearing you. Like I told you, man, I did recognize the call and was able to pull it out of the mess on 555. So real good copy into San Francisco, California. QSL. Stand by.
Sunday with your family. This is 1ET010 here.
Yeah, right back, Mr. Paolo. Yeah, yeah, what I'm using over here before I let you get out of there, I'm using a Heil PR40 microphone. And then I run that into a tube preamp, then to a compressor, and then I run the compressor into a sonic maximizer. Then the sonic maximizer into an effects processor, then to an equalizer, then to another compressor limiter. So there's a lot of pieces in there, but I know it's a lot of work. If you worked with some of this stuff, it's it takes a little bit of work to get it right, But I like the way yours sounds. So yeah, and you'll see it. I did a little recording of it, so maybe I'll be able to get it back to you someday. So anyways, have a good day. 1ET010, Mr. Paolo around Division 1. That's 2 Whiskey Radio 06 around San Francisco, California, 73s.
Go ahead, my friend.
Yeah, I know all your machines.
Stand by.
Compressor, equalizer, speakers, effect, so on. I have been 6 machines before, and that one is machine keyboard, so I have used it before many times, all this equipment, but I have sold every 1 year connected to the radio. Your audio is good, I have also
Okay, Mr. Paolo, 73s, and best wishes around the household too. That's 2 Whiskey Radio 06, and I'm gonna go I'm gonna move off this, and I'm gonna go to 605. 605, and we'll see what's going on. It's 2 Whiskey Radio 06, QSY. CQ, oh, well, not quite 605. Let's see, CQ. 2 Whiskey Romeo 06, California, QRZ.
14 Tango Bravo 01.
Yeah, come on, 14 Tango Bravo 01. You were about the loudest one there. 2 Whiskey Radio 06, and I am around San Francisco, California, QSL.
Okay, for San Francisco, USA, my call 14 Tango Bravo 01. My name, Bruno, Romeo, Uniform, November, Oscar, my name. And my QTH, South France, Mediterranean Coast, QSL.
Yeah, QSL on that. I know. Yeah, I got that in south of France. Yeah, I don't know if you heard me tell 1ET010 010 what I was using. The working conditions over here, I'm using 8-element quad antenna and ACFT 2000. So that's about it. And I got the beam. I see, I'm moving the antenna right now. That's probably more. Actually, I moved it the wrong way. That's probably more looking at you right there. I know you guys aren't too far apart, in distance, but for beam direction over here is there's a few degrees in there. But yeah, no, good copy. About a 5.3, 5.4 copy. I don't have a too good a signal on anybody, so I'm guessing that propagation still isn't the strongest over here on the West Coast yet. They probably got a little better copy on you on the East Coast of the United States, but on the West Coast, though, a little bit of noise in there, but pretty good signal, real good audio too. QSO.
108 Alpha Tango 144, call up Vancouver.
Now, where'd you go? 14 Tango Bravo 01.
Yeah, 108 Alpha Tango 144 call.
Okay, come on, 108 Alpha Tango 144. I think I got all that. Was that a QSL?
Roger, my friend. 108 Alpha Tango 144. 2 Whiskey Radio 006. Go ahead, my friend. Over.
Yeah, right back. Pretty good. Yeah, good copy. I heard you in there. Just the other station was a little louder. I got to move the. I could probably move the antenna a little bit more your way too, a little bit farther north. But no, good. Real good copy. Coming from Scotland over here to the west coast of the United States. Right around San Francisco. I'm about 10 miles. Well, actually, I guess that's about 18 kilometers northeast of San Francisco, actually, but right on the bay. But no, real good copy over here into California. QSL.
Yeah, fantastic, my friend. You're coming back over to Scotland 5-9-20. 5-9-20 since you shifted your antenna. My operator name is John. Golf Echo Oscar Radio Golf Echo. Operator name is John. And the city here is Glasgow. Glasgow, Scotland. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, I heard that around Glasgow. That's the capital, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, no, good copy over here. I got you about a 5.4. That's actually what I got on about everybody. And like I was telling him, I don't really have a real strong, real big signal on anybody yet. But I'm sure it'll wake up though. I think the West Coast is still, for astral propagation, is still starting to come up. QSL.
Roger, not a problem, my friend. It's nice to hear you in there. And yeah, it's very, very busy back here south. This station back on you. What's your name? What is your name there, over?
The personal name is Larry. It's Lima Alpha Romeo Yankee. And yeah, right around right around the West Coast. But yeah, it's Lima Alpha Romeo Yankee. QSL.
They got you absolutely fine, man. No problem at all. You're nearly 20 dB over in here. Your application hindsight is absolutely fantastic into the East and West Coast. No problem, Larry. I just wanted the call sign and the name for reference there. 2 Whiskey Radio 006, Mr. Larry. Down there on 60 the Bay, 60 San Francisco Bay. Look on the call, Larry. Nice to hear you in there. Won't hold it. We'll make someone else get a call. 73 from 108 Alpha Tango 144 here in Scotland, Larry. 73, buddy.
Yeah, 73 is right back. I was just thinking, I don't think I've ever talked to Scotland before. I've talked all around there, but I don't think I've ever had I've heard 108 before, but I don't think I've ever actually had a QSO with anybody over there. I got to go back and look, but I'm almost positive that this is the first one. But anyways, I'll say 73s, 108 Alpha Tango 144. That's 2 Whiskey Romeo 06, 73s.
Don't worry about that. We'll do it again, sir. 2 Whiskey Radio 006. Nobody's on the QSL. You want one to be Scotland. 73, Larry. Bye-bye, my friend.
Yeah, no, 73s. Yeah, and I am also on QRZ11.com. So if you go on QRZ11.com and look up 2 Whiskey Radio number 0, number 6, you will find some info there. But I will, and I'll see if I can find something on you too, because that'll be cool. I got a few cards left. I printed some up a while back, and I've been going through them a lot, so I might have to get some more done. But I got a few left. So anyways, 73, 108 Alpha Tango 144. That's 2 Whiskey Romeo 06, 73s.
Take care, Larry. Thank you for the call, sir. I'll definitely drop the QRZ. I'll have to call and pack your email, my friend. 73, Larry. Take care, buddy.
Okay. CQDX, AQ11, 2 Whiskey Romeo 06, California, stateside, standing by. I got that. I got that 29. Well, I was just gonna say it's kind of rough, and well, that was a rough. That was a rough key right there. But I did hear you around Division 29. You probably had those little strongest signal out of everybody there, but that was real rough, and I did not get the call, but I did get the Division 29. But I'm gonna move the antenna a little bit. Well, actually, I'm gonna leave it where it's at. It's close enough. But yeah, that was a very rough copy on this side. Let's try that again. 2 Whiskey Romeo 06, beaming Division 29 and standing by.
Whiskey Mike 02. Whiskey Mike 02. 29 Whiskey Mike 02, Republic of Ireland.
Okay, I got it all that time. Whiskey 29 Whiskey Mike 02 in the Republic of Ireland. Yeah, good copy. Same about the same signal on you as got on everybody. About a 5.5 into California, right over here, and I'm located around. I'm about 18 kilometers northeast of San Francisco, California. So, real good copy coming into the West Coast. It's kind of good that we get to hear so much European stations lately. It's kind of good that propagation is starting to wake up, but no, real good copy, nice clean sounding station. 29 Whiskey Mike 02, and the personal name on this side is Larry. It's Lima Alpha Romeo Yankee. QSO.
Yeah, Roger, Larry. Good to hear you there. Good to hear you. You sounded really good on this side. I don't know what kind of microphone you have, but wow, it sounds really good. It sounds really good. I didn't get your full call sign there on the first time because I didn't know if you were going to come back to me. There were so many stations calling there, but you're just way above any of the audio is second to none. BBC quality, absolutely brilliant. Peter is the person on this end, like Papa Echo Tango Echo Romeo. Okay, Larry, go again.
Oh yeah, it's well appreciated. Yeah, no, I'm using a 404 microphone. I'm using a Heil PR40, and then I got that going through some rack gear. It goes to a preamp and a compressor, and then sonic maximizer, and then a effects processor, and then an EQ, then another compressor and limiter, then back to the radio. So there's a lot of pieces there. It's kind of a pain. It's one of those things that once you get everything working good, just don't touch it, because it takes a little bit of practice to get it right. I had to do quite a bit of work on that thing, because it was the thing is the adjustments are, because it's meant for to go into something with more that takes more audio drive. So the adjustments that you make on it are super fine adjustments. I mean the slightest little bit of anything is a huge difference coming in a radio like this. But I do appreciate the comments. That's pretty cool. It's good to hear that stuff too. That's makes it all that hard work. It kind of makes it all worthwhile, you know. But yeah, the call on this side was it's 2 Whiskey Romeo number 06. So 2 Whiskey Romeo 06, and like I said, I am transmitting about 18 kilometers northeast of San Francisco, California, and what I'm using over here, the rest of the station is I'm using an 8-element cubical quad and beam, and it's about 40 feet in the air, so not too high, but it's an 8-element cubical quad, and all the audio gear is going into this Yaesu FG2000 that I probably had for about maybe about 4 years. So it's one of the earlier ones that's out there. When they first came out, I was either going to buy a 756 Pro 3 or this 2000, and I'm kind of glad I bought the 2000. It seems to be working pretty good. But yeah, no, I got a very good copy on you over here, Mr. Peter. It's yeah, good. Like I said, it's good that we get to hear the European stations out there so good. QSL.
Yeah, Roger, Larry, no problem. 100%. Yeah, you got a hell of a lot of equipment there, so you have lots of bits and pieces and all that. Yeah, well, you sound like a radio station. That's the only way I can put it. You sound like a radio station, so you do. You know when you listen to a radio station, you've got this great big the great big volume of voice coming in. So it sounds good. It sounds good, Larry. No problem there. Working conditions of this end pretty simple. It's the ICOM 7400 7,400. 100 whiskey straight from the radio there into the microphone. Also ICOM desk mic, the Sierra mic, Sierra mic 220, SM20 there. And the antenna is that new fiberglass job from the Stereo Gain Master. It works quite well. It's about 12 meters above the ground, and that's about it. But yeah, you've got some, yeah. I like your antenna and all that. That's all good stuff, Larry. You do sound good. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, well, appreciate it, man. That yeah, do appreciate it. But yeah, no, good. That's working pretty good. And there's a few guys who have those antennas over here, and they seem to talk pretty good. But I think the limitation with that antenna, if I'm not mistaken, I never actually seen one myself, but if I'm not mistaken, the limitation on that is the power handling ability of that antenna. I think that's was the drawback to that thing. If I'm not mistaken, but like I said, I have not used one, but I know they do talk pretty good. I know a few people out this way who do have them. They swear by them, and I, as to what you were, you kind of busted through that pile up a little bit. Because it was pretty rough in there for a second when I first had called QRZ. Everybody, of course, everybody's gonna key up them, but you kind of had a little bit on them, so it was doing the job. QSL.
We're getting at about 55 feet above the ground. I built a tilt-over tower there as well. So when we get up, we probably should get this, hopefully we get it done within the next 2 weeks or so. And things should work a little bit better because the directional area does a better job than the vertical. So that's the story. Okay, Larry, there. It was good to you. I don't know if I told you where I'm from here. We're on the northwest coast in Ireland here. The county is Mayo, like Mike Alpha Yankee Oscar, County Mayo here, and we're quite close to the coast, and so that's the story here. Okay, Larry, I'm going to take a run round and see what else is happening round about. It was a pleasure to speak with you. I'm having a strong station coming from 30 Division there. That's blowing smoke as well. There was no problem. You were right in over and I could hear every word you said, so there's no problem there. But that's the story anyway. Okay, Larry, all the good numbers to you and to your family there, and hopefully we'll meet you again. And it was a pleasure to listen to your station, no doubt about it. You do sound good. You take care. Have a nice evening from 29 Whiskey Mike 02 to the 2 Whiskey Romeo 06 there, Larry. All the best. God bless and take care.
All right, Peter. Yeah, take care on that side too, man. That's it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure being able to work it back that way. All right, well, 73s, 29 Whiskey Mike 02, Mr. Peter. That's 2 Whiskey Romeo 06, 73s.
Cheers and beers. Take care. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye. 29 Whiskey Mike 02, Peter in Ireland. 2 Victor Alpha 239 with 2 Victor Alpha 239. Jack in the U.S. and Connecticut. Call you standing by. Roger, I hear you. You're just a little bit lower down on me there. I heard Connecticut. I think it's Connecticut you said there. 29 Whiskey Mike 02 here. We're standing by for you. Try it again. Go ahead. Yeah, Peter. 29 Whiskey Mike 02. Peter, yep. 2 Victor Alpha 239. 2 Victor Alpha 239. Jack in the state of Connecticut. Call you. Yeah, Roger. We heard it that time. 2 Victor Alpha. I think it's Victor Alpha 239, 2 Victor Alpha 239. Can you give me the personal there?